Me and the Exhaust Part 3. Oh! Stay tuned. Hello everybody, this is already day 21 of my S-Type rebuild. I will now unscrew the remaining nut that holds the exhaust manifold in place on driver's side, and afterwards try to remove the whole exhaust system from the car. To receive updates on this project, consider subscribing to my channel, and if doing so, please also activate the notification bell. While the exhaust pipes are attached to the car at the rear, there is no such connection at the front, and to prevent the system dropping down as soon as I have unscrewed the last nut of the exhaust manifold, I placed jack stands here underneath. Luckily, the one nut that was covered by the heat shield when I was working underneath the car can be quite easily accessed from the engine bay, but to place my ratchet there, I first have to get the oil dipstick out of the way. After having unscrewed the nut, I wasn't able to remove the bracket from the stud because of the quite rigid dipstick tube that couldn't be moved upwards at all. I then supposed a U-notch being hidden underneath the little splash shield that is wrapped around the holding bracket on both sides, and detached it, but this also ended in a disappointment. At the end, all this effort was useless. Like on passenger side, the first stud was broken already and could be removed easily by hand. Back underneath the car, I tried to unscrew the one stud that didn't come out together with the nut last time. That was quite a pain because of the heat shields still in the way. The socket required here is an E7, that's some kind of an inverted Torx spit. Just realized that I missed out the two nuts that are only accessible from the front part of the wheel well. Hopefully on this side there are two. In fact, the lower of the two nuts, the one I could just catch for you on camera, was quite easy to access and also detach, because the angle allowed me using a straight extension only. Quite contrary to the upper one, that can hardly be spotted and nearly impossible be accessed from the wheel well. As you can see, I used duct tape to stiffen the joint I had to install between the extension and the socket at its end. Since there's no space to stick a hand inside, that's the only way to place a socket onto the nut and get it loose. Finally, I was able to unscrew the nut together with the stud, but they dropped into the heat shield that was positioned right underneath. Later, I removed both the heat shield and also the stud nut assembly from the engine bay. Unfortunately, this wasn't caught on camera. On passenger side, I'm now gonna detach the starter motor. The big one here is 12mm hex. and the smaller one 8. There's one electrical connection directly to the starter motor. Okay, maybe this bolt sticks all the way through and holds this connector at the top. Let's try this. New size, this is 14 hex. One nut and a washer. Yeah, but removing these didn't have any effect on the cable attached to the starter motor on the upper side. If somebody has an idea, please leave a comment below. Once underneath there, I now decided to fully detach the last nut I had left on passenger side to prevent the exhaust manifold from dropping down. Ow! Both manifolds are now detached, but not the exhaust system as a whole. Nevertheless, not to die from sepsis instead, the coronavirus. I stop for now and continue another day. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. See you back next time. Goodbye.